YouTube, it's one and only X-Ram here. Coming at you from Monday. And I got a interesting but done before topic today. And kind of give you a pretty cool rundown of my weekend. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Those that didn't, hope this maybe will brighten your day, or brighten up the fact you may have not had a good weekend. Let's go. So I decided today to kind of go down a different road. I normally go down that usual highway, but this one kind of leads me to the mountains, sorta, kind of around them. And from what I remember, it was kind of a shitty road, so hopefully it's not too horrible on this bike, but we'll see. But anyways, about my topic and how it leads into this week, the weekend I had. My wife and I had our basic rider course Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thursday and Friday, of course, the classroom days, of which they obviously go over the importance of safety, how to ride in its basic form, and just other knickknacks, you know, how to pre-op your bike, what to do before you start, little things you should do on a regular basis, little routines you need to get into, just kind of make you a safer and better rider starting out. So I'm sure most of you are probably thinking, well, why the hell would you do a basic rider course having ridden for 7 years? Fair question. The answer to that is, one, my wife is a new rider, and I've gotten her, now that I bought this bike, I'm getting her on my CBR 600, which she handles very well. And two, you know, I've been riding 7 years, haven't been through a course. On top of that, I've been gone overseas for over a year. So my riding skills are there, but they're dull. You know, they need to be refined and sharpened and whatnot. I was like, you know what? Why not go there with my wife, do it as a couple, you know, have some healthy rivalry between my wife and I, and that guy has something to go. Oh, the joys of having a fast bike. That Ford Ranger wanted to race me. Oh my God. Too much fun. Too much fun. Anyways, now that I got that out of my system, you know, I want to refine my skills. You know, you're never too good to go back to basics and go back over the things that you kind of don't think about when you ride daily. You don't really think about slow riding, and that's really what the basic course is all about, is how to maneuver the bike at slow speeds. And quite frankly, my slow skills were there, but they were actually kind of shitty. They were kind of rough. My throttle control is definitely there, but for bikes like these, I rode a freaking little Nighthawk 250, and my God, it made me look bad to start out with. But as the day went on, the first day, my skills came back, especially at slow speeds. And the second day, you know, that's where you gotta do the cone weave at slow speeds, we gotta do the box at slow speed and everything. And, you know, it puts you in your place. It definitely is humbling to go, you know what, riding fast is fun and all, and putting the knee down, but when it comes to the basic of driving slowly and negotiating slow turns, you go, holy shit, I really need to revisit these things. And that's exactly what I did. I revisited them, and after that 2 days of riding, hopping back on this today for the first time, I was actually very smooth on the front brakes, which I know a lot of guys don't like to use the front brake that much because, you know, these brakes are incredibly powerful, but it's only because they don't understand how they need to be applied. And after doing that course, these front brakes are still very powerful, but I understand, again, how they need to be applied, and goddamn, I will definitely say doing a basic rider course again after that many years has rekindled the love of riding, has also refined my riding skills. I can't say enough about doing a motorcycle safety foundation course, and especially one that is ran by like independent people, like a husband wife like this one was, because they will take the time, and one, they'll dog you, they'll give you shit about riding bad and your bad habits, and they will knock them out and reinstill the fundamentals of good riding. Do I still use 2 fingers or 3 fingers on clutch and on brake? I do, because I feel that I have better touch doing that. But you know, there's other things that you can do as far as, you know, like I said, brake apply. I now, again, went back to reapplying front and rear brakes simultaneously, smoothly. I mean, this bike has ABS, so locking either wheel up isn't as much of a concern as with my Honda. But I can't stress enough, doing a basic rider course, even though you're a seasoned rider, is never a bad thing. You can always go back and go, oh shit, you know, I stopped doing that. I really need to go back to doing this again. And that's exactly what happened for me. So the premise here is never stop learning. You're never too good to go back to basics. Never too good to go back to basics. Never forget your basics, because they will bite you in the ass when you start getting on bikes like these, or even 600s, that are less forgiving, have hell, wow, I can't even say the word, an immense amount of power. There's my Porky Pig moment right there. And you know, it's definitely something that you guys need to do. I plan on doing the Experienced Rider course. I haven't decided if I want to do it during the winter time on this bike, because I'm doing 66 miles an hour and it's almost at 200 degrees. That Experienced Rider course, you're out there all day and you're maybe doing 30 in first and second gear. This bike does not like that at all. So I may test it out on some short tries, some practice tries out on slower speeds and see how she does. But I'm not going to hold my breath on it. I'll definitely send the Honda through that one. My wife and I can probably switch off on that. But yeah, never skip the basics. I know down the road I want to go up north where there's the Keith Coe's School of Sport Bike Riding. I definitely want to do that. You know, you can never not benefit from having a professional teach you how to do things. It is always a good thing. I also want to take guys out on this road because look how beautiful that shit is. How long have I been riding here? But 5 minutes? Let me see here. It hasn't been 49 minutes. I've been riding 8 miles. So, in 8 miles, this is where I'm at. Middle of fucking nowhere, right? Beautiful. So I just want to show you this nice scenery out here. Let you guys see some of the beauty that Arizona has to offer. You're like, oh, that's fucking desert. You know it is. But I love it. I mean, you don't get wilderness like this anywhere else. Except for, obviously, the high desert of Utah, Nevada, New Mexico, and whatnot. So, You get them there, but you won't get Arizona like this anywhere else because obviously it's not Arizona. So, oh, in California as well. But, yeah. Motorcycle safety course, especially one that's run by independent people, like a husband and wife group. Look for it. If those of you that are in the Arizona area, especially in the Phoenix and West Valley area, you guys can leave me comments. I'll send you the link to where it is. You guys can look at it. It's only upon request. I'm not going to put it out there that much because it's only serious inquiries. So, you know, the school is definitely highly recommended. Highly recommended. My wife, I tell you what, she scored a perfect on the riding course. I mean, so did I, but, you know, I would have hoped to have. But she scored a perfect on the riding course. On top of that, she actually beat me in cornering speed. On my defense, they told me to slow down because I was taking the corners instead of the 15 to 17, I was taking it 20 to 25 miles an hour. So it slowed down. But my wife freaking nailed it. She did amazing. And her freaking confidence is off the charts. So I'm very proud of my wife for that. So hopefully here you guys see some more riding videos of my wife and I. I'm really trying to get her to embrace either vlogging or just recording in general her riding. So we'll see if I can kind of talk her into it a little bit. Look at that. How cool is that right there? See? Big Rex Derek. You would love these mountains right there. Look at that. I got trails up through all that shit. So, if you watch these, if you watch my channel and all, dude, right there, you got, even though it says no motor vehicles, you can still find a way in. There's nobody to freaking govern that shit. So I'm sure you'll be able to ride that whole mountain right there. You're pretty sick, right? Little pit bike? Oh yeah. You'd have some fun with that, buddy. They got fresh tracks up there. Look at that shit. Oh, you figure out a way. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed some of the views, my little topic here, and if you did, like it, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys like. And until next time, have a good one.